Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is The Talking Dead, and today is June 11th, 2011, and I am Jason. Paul is running a little late tonight, but that's all right because we pre-recorded an interview with a 3D movie director-writer from Scotland, Edinburgh, Scotland. So his name is Andrew Murchie, and I would like to start off with that interview because it's very important. He has a lot of good projects that I want you to know about, so we're going to jump right in to that interview. Thank you for everybody who's tuning in. Welcome to The Talking Dead. We have a very special guest tonight on The Talking Dead. It is Andrew Murchie. Andrew is an award-winning short filmmaker and motion graphics professional based in Edinburgh, Scotland. And Andrew also writes a blog called Enhanced Dimensions, which is a site dedicated to all things stereoscopic. And you know, I love everything that is stereoscopic.
And if it's stereoscopic and horror, come on, that's it. Doesn't everyone?
That's all there needs to be.
Yeah, that is all you need, nearly.
So welcome to the show, Andrew.
Thanks, Jason. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for taking time out to talk to us.
Oh, and thank you for getting up at this time in the morning.
Before we jump into your 3D film projects, can you tell us why you're involved with 3D? I mean,
I guess it's pretty much like a lot of people who are involved in actually making it. It's obsession, really. Cinema in Johannesburg using the old red cyan glasses, which we can see you with. And yeah, I just fell in love with it. You know, it still is one of my favorite films, but I don't have it in 3D. Hopefully they'll release it at some point using the new technology. So yeah, I was just absolutely obsessed. And then because I work in motion graphics, primarily using Adobe After Effects, I worked out a few years back that I could do it relatively easily because because you could build a 3D world and 3D cameras within After Effects. And I just started playing with it and messing with it. Then a couple of years ago, Channel 4 here in the UK was looking for some user-generated content for a 3D week they ran. And I thought, yeah, I'll just go for it. Up to that stage, I'd probably been just experimenting. Submitted some 3D videos to them. They gave me such great feedback. And I think they showed 3 or 4 of them on Channel 4. So effectively my first sort of proper go at doing 3D managed to get on TV. So, wow. You know, from there it was like, it was kind of, it fueled the obsession. You know?
Obviously. Yeah. Speaking of Creature from the Black Lagoon being released, Sensio, the 3D processor company, has released a side-by-side Sensio version of Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Have they?
Yeah, you can get it on their website.
I'll go and have a look.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Man, it's such a great film. Even in 2D, it's a great film.
Yeah, it is a great film.
But in 3D, it's just astounding.
And I'm shocked that so many people don't know that was originally a 3D film.
Yeah, yeah.
It's great because there's a local independent cinema here in Norfolk, and it's like the second year that I moved here, they did a 3D screening of Creatures of the Black Lagoon, and all my friends were like, "What? It's 3D? What? No." I'm like, no, we have to go see it.
We went a few years ago to a independent cinema here that was they had a sort of midnight show, and they ran It Came from Outer Space.
Oh, nice.
And what was the other one? It wasn't Creature, unfortunately, but they ran to, and I tell you, a midnight show in a little cinema in Edinburgh. It was just madness. The place was just full of people who'd obviously come out of the pubs and clubs, and it was just like a big party for 3 hours of madness and 3D. It was very, very bizarre.
That's awesome. So there's I guess a good following for 3D in Scotland, or
Well, yeah, I would say that certainly in terms of watching 3D, I mean, it's as popular here as it is anywhere in the world. There's the usual complaints, oh, I don't want to wear glasses, the
Yeah.
usual stuff. It's the same as anywhere else. In terms of 3D filmmaking or actual production, it's very, very small. There's one other person I know of in Scotland that actually is a stereographer, and I mean he runs his own production company, so he's pretty good, and hopefully I'm going to get him involved in my project that we're going to talk about. Um, yeah, apart from that, it's very small in Scotland. I don't actually even know anywhere you can hire a 3D rig. It's all pretty much everything happens down in London. I was down at a show in London in the beginning of the year, and it was just massive, and 3D was everywhere. It just was all pervasive. But certainly, Scotland feels very much like a backwater, I'm afraid, when it comes to 3D.
Was that festival the Short and Sweet Festival, or was it a different one?
No, no, I was at an event at Ravensbourne College, which was promoting 3D and yeah, just educating people about 3D. But I mean, it was massive. It was like four floors of just 3D technology and 3D talks, and yeah, just amazing stuff.
Excellent, excellent. Um, so you focus everything with your site in enhanced dimensions about stereoscopic 3D. What made you start that site outside of your love of 3D?
Well, I think I decided when I got the 3D little animations on Channel 4, I decided that I wanted to have a proper outlet, I guess, for my 3D stuff that went beyond, you know, just yeah. I've got a personal site as well, but there was sort of beyond that encapsulated it. Also, there might be obviously opportunities to work with other people who are interested in 3D, and also to share stuff, because one of the things coming from a computing and programming background as well was that what I loved about learning programming initially was people in the community are so supportive and so sharing. So yeah, I was really keen to be able to share any thoughts I had, any techniques, all that kind of stuff.
Mm.
Oh, we're going again. You there, Jason?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm muting my mic as you talk to see if that will help cut it down.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah. So yeah, enhanced dimensions. Now you still sound like you're breaking up there, are you?
You sound good on this end.
Okay, well I'll carry on. Yeah, so enhanced dimensions really was just that portal for me to share everything I'd done and any knowledge I had. Yeah, just to share.
Excellent. So you say you have a background in computers, and with your site, you offer a lot of 3D downloads and products. Including that run the gauntlet of tutorials and software. There's one thing that sticks out is that's the ED 3D virtual rig. What
Yeah.
is that?
Well, essentially, so that I could build, or so that I could make creating 3D stuff in After Effects as straightforward as possible, I actually built a custom 3D rig. Um, Effectively, it's just the the skeleton of what would be needed to start on a 3D scene, um, and it's reusable. So pretty much all of my videos that I've done from a certain point were created using it. It just makes it really easy. So um, you don't have to start from nothing every time. You've got the cameras in place. You've got controls for the convergence of them, for the distance between them, um, and yeah, it's a whole little system that just makes things really easy to work with.
It looks amazing. For everybody who wants to check it out, your website is enhance-dimensions.com. That's enhance-dimensions.com. You can download. There's a lot of stuff that you offer from there, including the ED 3D virtual rig, which I find it fascinating because with your current project that you're fundraising for, entitled Sweets, that your new upcoming 3D shorts, for anybody who donates $20 or more,
$20
gets a copy of your ED 3D rig.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. So tell us a little bit about Sweets.
Well, Sweets is going to be our first, I guess, proper 3D short film. It's a horror script that I wrote, or I say I wrote, I'm still busy writing it. I keep tweaking it and changing it. However, what we're hoping to do is film that later this year in Edinburgh. I've got pretty much all the crew that I need, including my stereographer friend. And we're pretty much just looking for cast at the moment. Once we get all that in place, which hopefully we can do within the next couple of months, we're going to shoot it. Sweets itself is a sort of cannibal horror. I don't know what more to say than that. It's one of those things. I don't want to say too much about it, but I guess people have got to know a bit.
But it's going to be Scotland's very first live-action 3D short, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for us, for me, the most exciting thing is it's going to be the first thing I've done that's got a narrative. Up till now, I've created a lot of animations, which are obviously, they're fun to do and they're quite straightforward, but they've never had a narrative flow. Doing the 3D music video I did, again, that was, there's no story there, so it's actually the storytelling. To be quite honest, that's the aspect that I'm probably, most interested in at the moment is, making sure you tell a good story. There's no point doing 3D endlessly without having something to say and without having a bit more entertainment value than just something popping in or out of the screen.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to check out the project and support it, they can go to indiegogo.com//sweets, SWEETS, and find more information about this project and to support.
And a very silly video of me.
Yeah. which is great because I've followed your site for a good while now. I remember first seeing the logos of the flying saucer of Enhanced Dimensions, and I was like, "Oh man, this is great!" And then you started putting out the music videos and stuff, and I was just, I love watching it because it's 3D, of course, and it's done really well.
I think that was always important to me, was to make sure that I do it in such a way that it's controlled enough that it doesn't hurt anyone. You don't want to give anyone nausea or headaches, but that it was exciting enough that it entertained me, that I was happy with it. And I'm a 3D junkie. I genuinely like things coming out of the screen. I love the silliness of some of it. And there's a big movement in sort of 3D cinema in the very serious spheres of 3D to, you've got to keep it very, very, it's very kind of reduced levels of 3D, so you definitely wouldn't upset anyone's eyes. Keep things in the screen. You would only bring something out the screen, very rarely. It's fun. Just have fun with it. It's the same thing, to me. Horror and 3D are fantastic, and if you can mix those and have crazy stuff coming out of the screen and in the screen, I just love it.
Well, I think two horror films that did excellent 3D was Vincent Price's House of Wax, because they did the gimmick. They did what, I don't know why modern movies are trying to run away from it, but they did. Mm-hmm. They balanced the gimmick with good storytelling and in your face 3D, and Friday the 13th Part 3.
Yeah, I mean that was a great one. That was actually on as part of that Channel 4 week I was talking about.
Yeah.
I saw that. Well, we were talking earlier about Edinburgh. I saw that in '83 when I came back on holiday to Scotland. I saw it in a cinema in 3D, and yeah, I was blown away. I loved it. I mean, yeah, it was just like a dream come true for me.
It's amazing. My favorite scene is the spear gun. I'm sorry. That's absolutely my favorite 3D segment of pretty much in any movie. it,
It's just so over the top though. You know, Friday the 13th. It was. I actually think part three was my favorite of those, apart from maybe Jason X, because just being in space was just so ridiculous.
yeah.
If that had been in 3D, man, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, I totally agree. But there's rumors around that they're doing a remake of
Right.
doing a sequel to Friday the 13th of the remake, and it's going to be in 3D.
Right.
And I hope that is so true. But that's and like even on with the House of Wax, the gimmick of where the guy's out in front of the theater with the yo-yo and the scene coming in your face was 100% gimmicky, but it made the movie so much fun.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I guess that maybe that's some of the complaints that people have. You know, it depends on the genre. If you're trying to do a very serious drama, that then you probably wouldn't have things jumping out in people's faces. But when you're doing horror or comedy or sci-fi genres where it would work, then do it. What's the problem?
I totally agree.
We see we're like two 3D junkies here just talking. We're just imagining the best we could have.
It's like, this is our crack. We're like, yes. We don't care what form it's in. Just give it to us. But since we're talking about 3D being 3D junkies,
Yeah.
I have to ask you the important question. What do you think of the new 2D 3D conversion of movies?
Well, it depends how well it's done. Yeah, that's really it. I mean, what more can you say? Everyone has gone on about Clash of the Titans and how badly it was done, and it was. Piranha, which I really enjoyed because again, it's one of those things that's so stupid that it's just highly entertaining. That was converted, but that wasn't bad. There was some bits in it, where you'll see them maybe walking past windows or barriers and things, and it's a bit weird. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. I think everyone's right that you're better to shoot it in 3D if you can. But I'm not completely opposed to post production if they've planned it. I mean, that was the other problem with Clash of the Titans was they hadn't planned it. They'd filmed it to be in 2D, so there was no consideration for 3D from the outset. Whereas if you go into it going, okay, I'm going to shoot this flat, but we know we're going to convert it, you would shoot it in a different way as well and edit it in a different way.
Yeah, and the fact that they're doing Clash 2 with another conversion.
Yeah, well, maybe
mind.
they'll plan for it properly this time, though.
I don't know. I haven't seen a good 2D 3D conversion.
Right. Did you not think Piranha was okay?
Oh no, I love Piranha, but the 3D was not that good. There was only very limited parts where again, my friends make fun of me because I go in there and when we walk out of the movie, I'm like analyzing. But the movie, the story, and just the overall cheesiness of Piranha made up for the lack of. I mean, if you look, I don't know if you saw The Last Airbender, but
I didn't even go and see that. I got such bad reviews that I steered clear of it.
It was depressing because normally when you walk out of a bad movie, people are talking about how bad the movie is. People walked out of that theater talking about how bad the 3D was, and these are people who don't know, that are not obsessed with 3D, and it just makes me sad because it seems like there's the big battle right now between Hollywood and the consumers and the fans that a lot of people are not liking 3D because we're getting crap.
That's the the thing is, they can do it damage. It's almost, I know this is its kind of third sort of attempt, but they could do real damage by doing, bad conversions, the ticket pricing, having to pay extra. They're doing it a lot of damage in its effectively its infancy. Um, yeah, there's a big thing. I don't know if you see in some of the 3D forums. Obviously, everybody who's involved with it from a creative side are trying to pressurize the studios, not or the cinemas, not to charge extra, because it just people going, well, times are tight. Why am I going to pay extra $3 or $5 or whatever just to go see it in 3D? I'll just go see it in 2D for the time being. So it is, yeah, they're doing damage to themselves in a way.
Yeah, totally. But I'm really excited that the new Transformers movie, it's 60% native 3D and the rest of it will be conversion.
Right.
So I'm really excited to see how it's gonna play off and how it's gonna be balanced. I mean, James Cameron and Michael Bay have been talking and working on this since day one, so I have faith in it. But I like to see how well it's going to become.
Yeah, I think it'll. I mean, it's again, it's the right kind of genre for 3D. They could do anything with it, so I think it would be pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, just like your movie that you're working on, Sweets.
That's it. That's going to be fantastic. There's going to be stuff flying out the screen left, right, and center.
You're just going to be ducking. So, you're planning on starting production on this film in the summer of this year.
Yeah. In fact, I was almost going to say I've got the script next to me here. I'm just sort of editing it at the moment and tweaking that. As I said, I've got crew lined up. I've got the cameraman. I've got a stereographer and I've got a director of photography lined up. It's going to be very small. I mean, it's just a short film, so everyone's doing it for free. So it's kind of the big expense and hence the sort of fundraising thing is trying to get equipment, trying to hire equipment. Probably only take us a couple of weekends to film and then edit. So all the actors will be doing it for free. All the crew will be doing it for free. Obviously, my time is for free. But yeah, it's getting the equipment. With Foreplay, one of my earlier little 3D animated pieces, I managed to win a couple of TVs. So I've actually sold one of them to raise some funds and put in some cash myself. So I've probably got nearly enough money to make it, but it would be nice to be able to make it and not have to sell my family.
I mean, but
although that's an idea, it's always some way of raising funds if I can find a buyer.
Yeah, and it's good to see your dedication. So, what do you think the turnaround would be in an ideal situation? When will we be able to actually see Sweets?
Well, if we get it filmed in August, which is what I'm hoping for, I would probably hope to have it all done by the end of the year. Again, because I don't want to do everything myself on this one. I've done that so many times in all the animated pieces. Because I don't want to do that this time. I've got like a sound guy or a musician guy who's going to do music and work on the sound for me. I'll probably do the majority of the editing myself, but I'm going to call in as many favors as I can to get other people to do it. So yeah, hopefully by the end of the year, as long as everything lines up, that'll be ready to go. And then my aim would be probably to put a trailer online and to then try and get it into some of the film festivals for early next year.
Excellent. And again, if anybody wants to support, and I think everybody should, it's indiegogo.com/sweets. And anybody who donates more than $20 will get the ED 3D virtual rig which is by far more than worth $20.
Yeah, and also on Indiegogo, depending on how much you donate, there's also a whole other range of benefits that you get. From a thank you on the website right through to an associate producer credit and signed things and a Blu-ray, a 3D Blu-ray once we actually get that done. Yeah, lots of stuff.
Excellent. Well, I definitely look forward to seeing your new project. I enjoy everything that I've seen of the things that you've done in the past.
Thank you.
And it's good to see that 3D is kicking over in Scotland. I love it. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I mean, I was going to say, the thing in Britain, as you'll probably know, is we always talk about the weather. So, but I know it's, what time is it? Yours? It's nearly 6 o'clock in your side of the world. So is it even light there yet?
Yeah, the sun has broken the horizon. We're starting to get light
Nice.
now. So.
Well, I was going to say, I'm sitting here looking out the window, and it's, surprise, surprise, Scotland, it's grey and overcast.
I love that about Scotland.
Yeah, listen, it would be fine if it was just every so often, but every day it gets a little bit monotonous.
I don't know. I really do appreciate those days. There's one of the things that was great because we were over in Scotland in December, so it was perfect.
Right.
When we were up around Inverness, it was snowing, and then when we went down to Oban, if I'm saying that correctly, I know I'm not, but it wasn't. It was nice, and so I just everything about the country I love.
Well, what year was that, Jason?
That was, what year are we in? That was 2009.
Right, because last year, oh man, we had so much snow. It was the heaviest snow we've had, certainly in Edinburgh, since I've been here. I mean, we couldn't get the cars down the road. It was, and we had it, and it stayed for weeks. So yeah, no, I can live without snow now. Once in my life, that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, we were watching the news, watching that snow come in, and we're like, we wish we were there.
So yeah, I mean, last year we had not only that snow, which was just incredible. See, here we are talking about the weather now. We had that snow that was incredible, but just as we were about to go on holiday, we had the ash cloud thing.
Oh yeah.
That the Iceland ash cloud, and we couldn't leave. We got to Edinburgh Airport an hour, it shut an hour before we were supposed to leave. Oh man.
You're like,
no holidays.
Stuck. I don't know. I could think of worse places to be stuck in.
Yeah, definitely. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. It's a fantastic country. If just the weather could improve a little.
Well, the weather I enjoyed, the food and the people. I mean, it's everything that makes living good. It's good there. But I don't know. I may be biased a little bit, but whatever. But anyway, the websites for Andrew is enhanced-dimensions.com, which you can find the links to his project that he's working on, or you can go directly to indiegogo.com/sweets. Keep an eye on everything Andrew's doing because it will be wonderful.
Thank you very much, Jason.
Thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to us.
Thank you, and hi everyone at Zombie Popcorn.
Excellent, and you're welcome back anytime if you just want to come out and hang out and talk about 3D movies, or you have a project coming up after this
Listen,
one.
maybe next time I come over to America, I'll come and visit.
That'd be great. You're very welcome to.
Cool.
Excellent. Have a great day.
Okay, Jason, you too.
Good luck with your project, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks a lot.
Right,
bye now.
Well, that was Andrew Murchie. How you doing, 3D movie man? Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Was that you?
Yeah, I moved this out of the way. Sorry.
So how's everybody doing? Welcome. Paul's with us.
I am here finally.
Yay.
I got stuck in the Norfolk Harbor Fest traffic.
Not fun
Yeah.
at all.
They turned off all the lights. It was all just blinking, and it was
like,
You know, they closed the road.
Yeah.
It was messed up.
not cool, man. Not cool. So, welcome.
Yay!
Yeah, I did need Dr. 3D Movie Man in the chat room said I needed Dr. Pepper during that interview, and that is for sure. I got up, woke up at 4:30 in the morning, and made sure everything was working. So, because we had I Skyped with the interview, but it was great talking to him. We could have talked for hours, but
Right.
you know, our show's not that long. Yeah. And so no, but the stuff he's working on is pretty amazing. And I'm really excited that they're doing the very first the first 3D live action 3D film in Scotland. And I think it's pretty awesome.
Great.
Yeah.
Anytime they do it, any country is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, because I wish I could have been the first.
Yeah. Sucks being in America. It's such
Yeah,
a big
damn
lake.
you.
You're never the first for anything.
Nope, that is true.
Boo, freedom. Like the rest of the world has not.
Damn you, freedom. Yeah. So anyway, so what's new, Paul?
Not much. I'm transferring some files I was trying to do while this interview was going on.
Oh yeah, but the interview is over.
It's over. I'm running behind. Big surprise. That's it. That's all that's going on. Nothing that exciting.
Yeah, 3D Movie Man says that he always puts up good-looking videos on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of his stuff. I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah.
I'm always behind in the world of 3D.
Enhanced-dimension.com.
Cool.
How can you be behind on the world of 3D?
Because I just follow you two guys, and you've already seen it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll check it out later.
Yeah, I guess so. You think that you would be into it by now, but whatever.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I have a wife that could give a shit about 3D. We've been coming up the stairs before talking about, movies, and she's like, it's cool, but I think it would just be better to. And I'm like, shh, we're in the hallway. Stop.
We'll kick her out.
Yeah, I was like, come on, man.
What
We
do you
already
do?
drove all the way over here. I'm not fucking going somewhere else.
Out! Get out!
Yeah. No show for you.
Awesome. Yeah, 3D Movie Man says heretic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Yes, I know the 3D video right now is down.
How ironic.
Yes. It's because of the evil that could have potentially been put upon us if I heard somebody say.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I forgot. I put the juju on the...
Yeah. So you got episode
5, which means now we can start. I just got to give you the artwork for
Okay.
it. And
So let's plug it.
let's play it.
Plug it.
Oh, plug it. I was like, it's like
You're
an
like, wait,
hour,
no,
dude. I
dude,
mean,
come on.
it'll kill some time, but
Yeah.
we should start with number 1. Yeah, so we mentioned this a while ago that we were going to branch off and do some other shows and stuff. And
But now it's time that we're actually going to do it.
so we're doing Zombience, which is going to be our bi-monthly hour plus, just about an hour-long show of different ambient music. Totally, excuse me, totally ranging in all different styles. So, like the first show is a lot of dark ambient from a label called Silic Law out of Canada. What would I do for the second show? The second show is I can't even remember some shit. Third show was all Dead Can Dance, so that should be fun. And then fourth show is second show is Tribal Ambient. I should remember that. Dead Can Dance. Fourth show, we're doing some stuff on the Instinct Ambient label, which was around in the 90s. It's kind of the first stuff I got into, like in high school, and still some of my favorite. This is more the chill out style that most people are familiar with. And then show 5 is a guy called Raison Detre. It's out of Sweden. It's kind of cinematic, dark stuff.
We gotta stop.
Yeah.
Audio's down. Sorry. We'll get it back. See, this shit is crap. But we can re-edit it on the rebroadcast.
This shit is so weird to me.
Yeah. Whatever makes it happen.
Yeah, I know. They all gotta put up with like you're like, oh yeah, cool.
We still have audio.
No one knows what we're talking about.
Hey, we're back. All right.
Yay!
Woo!
Top of the line, us.
Yay. Okay. I don't know where we left off, but we're going to pick back up about what we're doing.
What's going on? Zombians, yeah. What do we say? Show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've done 5. They should come out every 2 weeks is the plan, and that'll give me enough time to keep going through my music library and instead of basically ruining it within the first month and be like, oh crap, I'm out of music. So this way you could stretch it out some.
You can get it out together. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's great. I'm really excited about it because we're gonna have a new show.
Yeah.
On, and it's gonna be something that you really, really are deeply.
Yeah, it's funny though. I started doing it, and then for my own music, I've completely gone the other way, and I was doing all dancey stuff. I was like, I don't want to work on this show. I don't feel this anymore, because I'm always like hot or cold. So, yeah, that's weird. But now I'm getting back into it.
Well,
You got to take a break. I can only take, so many months of constant drones before I need some music. So
it's good to balance it out a bit.
yeah. So should be good.
Yeah.
Should be good. And that's about it.
Well, you're gonna be doing another live show in
I am.
December.
I was asked to do one in July and in December. I turned July down because it's too close.
Yeah.
There won't be any promotion like the last show. I would have played to more than like 10 people.
Yeah.
In December. So hopefully that'll give us time to really put something cool together and have a good time. And I was thinking today that I'd like to try and play out more. I just don't know where to do it. It's not exactly. We're not.
I wonder where. I mean,
it's not like we're in a city. Like a larger city. There's in New York. I'm sure there's plenty of venues.
Yeah.
Actually, the largest place for like the ambient scene, oddly enough, is Philadelphia. They have these huge things there. At there's a church in whatever the main college is in Philadelphia, and they have it inside this Catholic church. There's all this stained glass. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
They call it the Gathering. Like they have one a month, and there's a huge radio show run by a guy named like Chuck Van Zant called Stars In that runs live. He does like 6-hour mix on from Saturday starting at midnight and just runs through to the morning. So people put it on and go to bed, and yeah, it's weird. They got a really cool community up there.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, we've actually got a small one here. I've met a few people. That guy, Dr. Reverend Rick, that we met.
Oh,
from Astroworld that put on the helped put on the first show I did.
Yeah.
And he's had people come from out of town and rented out the Virginia Modern Art Place, which you remember?
Really?
Yeah, it's an amazing auditorium. Just beautiful, like all wood, stadium kind of seating, intimate but still huge, and but it's like $600 to rent it out.
So you had to pull out a good
crowd.
crowd.
And I said, did you make it back? He was like, no, I lost my ass on it, but it was great. I loved it. So yeah, it'd be nice to find some new places to play.
Yeah. I wonder if there.
I don't know. I really I don't know. The Buddhist temple around here is putting on a huge show. It's like 45 because they're moving. They bought new property and they're trying to build like a monk's hall for them to live in. And there's already a house on there, but so they're doing all these fundraisers, and it's like $45 for it's like 4 or 5 Vietnamese pop singers, and that's cool and all, but I can't handle like 4 hours of that. So so yeah, I don't think that
You
would
could open
quite
up.
fit it. Yeah, that would be awesome.
You like this one goes out to the Prince of Darkness and
Yeah. This is for you, Chuk Hoi, Chuk Do, and Chuk Tan.
Awesome. There's got to be a place.
But that would
we
be an
can do-
amazing place to play because they got those giant beauty.
Yeah.
You've seen the photos.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's amazing. Like,
Yes, I have seen the photos. They're awesome. Anyway, there has to be a place around here, though.
Yeah.
See, I wish Path was bigger because you could play there.
yeah, I ate at the new Jewish Mother today. This means nothing if no one lives
Yeah,
here.
you know.
But that place is amazing inside. It's huge.
Is it?
It's
That's
massive.
the one off Alaskan now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because it used to be right at the ocean front,
Yeah.
and they moved it down. It used to be that kind of crappy punk metal place called Steppin' Out, and
I don't know
those
anything about
people
that.
lost their license for like liquor. You know,
Yeah. the
same reason everyone loses their license. So they've been working on it, and it's amazing. And they have a giant stage, lighting crews. And,
Really?
yeah, it was
Nice.
It was really impressive.
Because you know they did have the back. They took over the backstage here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. They're also in Norfolk now.
Yeah. But it's a smaller setup.
Yeah,
It's not a.
This thing was massive, and they have
They must have get a pretty good cut from that.
yeah, but damn, we ought to advertise for that.
Oh, we could. But anyway, that's a completely different story.
Yeah,
So that's less local news. Let's get into national news now.
yeah. Here's your local weather on the 8th.
Speaking about 3D movies, that because we're always speaking about 3D
We
movies.
always are.
Remember the movie Killer Klowns?
Yeah, I've never actually watched it all.
I don't think I have either.
I don't think many.
I don't think
people have.
anybody has. Really.
Yeah,
But
it's like Killer Tomatoes. You kind of want to say you saw it, you know, but you're like,
the
ugh.
poster looks cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, for all the people like us who have not seen Killer Clowns,
But
you haven't.
Jan refuses to watch it.
Yeah, well,
It's on Netflix.
she has a chance to redeem herself just like the rest of us, because the return of Killer Clowns from outer space in 3D is being made.
Now, Return of Killer Clowns. Not you're saying there's the Return of Killer Clowns from outer space, and they're converting it to 3D. You're saying a sequel to Killer Clowns.
No, I'm saying it's the sequel to Killer
okay.
Clowns.
Okay.
The return of the Killer Clowns from outer space in 3D.
Awesome.
Grant Kramer, the guy who played Mike Tobacco in the original film, said, "We have a script and a commitment for all of our funding, but the money can't be spent until we have a distribution deal in place. So that's what we are doing. We're talking to distributors. As soon as that final piece comes into place, we should be pretty much good to go."
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I think that'd be fun because that is definitely. It's funny though because they're doing a sequel to Killer Clowns instead of a remake. But movies that make a lot of money, they do remakes instead of sequels.
Right.
When Killer Clown could be all right to do, nobody would be upset if they did a remake.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of weird. The movie's got kind of a cult following, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
somebody would be upset with it. But
Yeah, someone's always upset. Right? Usually it's us.
damn you!
I can't believe they're remaking it. Have you watched it? That's not the point. The point is the unoriginality and how.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I want to continue with the 3D topics. I'm going to pull up a photo. Hopefully we won't have any problems with this.
I'm sure we will.
So everybody take a deep breath. Here we go. There's a movie that we both loved that came out.
Full body massage?
Full body massage. That is a reference coming up soon. Well, because we'll release
If
that soon.
anyone makes it to that point.
Yeah, that is true. But anyway, no, a movie that we loved that was a 2D 3D conversion. It's probably the only 2D 3D conversion.
Uh-oh.
But if you're in the 3D chat room, you will be seeing shortly a blonde-haired woman missing an arm, blood all over, her skin's ripped off of her,
Looks like she's missing her lips, part of her skin from her cheek.
all of that. Let me try to see if you, the watcher, and Paul can guess what movie is this from.
If I was gonna guess, and you were saying it was the only decent 2D to 3D conversion, I didn't even have to see the picture. I would automatically guess Piranha.
Piranha. Yes, this is a photo from Piranha 3DD. They are in
This
production.
is from the new one.
This is from the new one.
Yeah, I fucking love that.
Yes, this is the new one. This is the first leaked, whatever, promoted
nice.
photo of the new Piranha movie. And this is what they did last time.
Right.
They released the gory, bodies laying around.
It's freaking brilliant. That movie was amazing.
It was amazing. I think this one's going to be amazing.
That's great. Especially with all these, like, it's going to be, is it coming out this summer?
It's coming out. Oh, I didn't even write it's coming out this summer. I
Nice.
think. Yeah.
This whole summer is a freaking fearful ocean fest of, like, monsters. There's all these, what is the movie, Bait?
Oh, no, there's two shark.
Yeah, well, there's that one,
Yeah.
and there's one that's the crazy one we had on. It was like a huge tsunami, and sharks get pushed into like supermarkets, and do you remember it was an Australian movie?
Yeah, that was Shark Attack. Bait is not that movie. I get them confused.
No. Bait was the one that had the shark that was all. Is it all CGI or all? Animatronic,
Yeah.
and it looked really good.
I think it's Shark Attack 3D. I think is
Maybe
what it's
that's
called.
it, yeah.
I wrote about it a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago, but yeah, that one's coming out as well. And that's the Shark supermarket film. That's
Yeah,
where the
yeah.
supermarket's underground.
He said he wanted to mix like Jaws and Cujo.
Yeah, yeah.
with like Inferno or one of those, destruction movies.
3D Movie Man confirmed November is Piranha 3DD.
Oh, it's not summer. All right.
So it's all summer to me because I'm having fun.
Yeah.
We'll be there like, woo! But yeah, no, I'm excited about it.
That should be cool.
I know. Because David Hasselhoff, were you here when we talked about that?
No.
David Hasselhoff's been pinned to be in the film.
Awesome.
He's going to be there.
Wow.
Because you know the premise of the film, right?
No, I don't. Well, it's following the other one, right? So it's all the first one were all the babies, right? So this one is, I'm assuming
They
the
may
adults.
take that path, but no, this happens in a water park.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's even better.
No. Miley goes, you know what I hate about films like this? And I was like, what? She goes, it's a water park. Why don't they just leave?
Well, the sequel, was it the third Creature from the Black Lagoon, took place at like a water park, SeaWorld place. And that was kind of the like, why don't you leave? But something always happens to bar the gates. Yeah. Like there's going to be something, and there'll be an explosion, and telephone poles are going to cross over every single exit imaginable.
Well, that's what they did with Jaws 3 in 3D.
That's right. That's right.
Because the first half of the film, they didn't know how the shark was getting in there. There was like the dolphin area.
Yeah, that's right. Where the trap opens
up,
and
it would come in, and then finally the city under the water, where they could.
Mm-hmm.
He got through there and it flooded the whole place, and then he was like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna eat your skull."
Oh man, the graphics in that were
It
awesome.
was horrible. It was totally horrible, but I love that movie.
Right when the end kill scene. Because we were watching it at home. It came on TV. This maybe 6 months ago or something, and it was around the time Piranha came out because
just because
all the stations were doing it, and I had watched some of it, and I went into the other the like bedroom, and I hear Jan kind of scream laughing like hysterically, and so I go in, and it was that scene. I was like, oh my god.
Because it's awesome. It's really good in 3D.
Yeah, I bet.
I have the Sensio version of it, which is the highest quality 3D that you could get before the Blu-ray stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think it's still better than Blu-ray stuff. But we should watch it one night.
Definitely.
We should. That'd be fun. Yeah, November 23rd. Piranha Double D.
Yay.
Yay. Remember how much I loved the film Tron? in Tron Legacy?
Vaguely.
Vaguely?
Yeah.
Well, let me refresh your memory. I'm just kidding. Anyway, it was announced last week, I think it was, that Walt Disney Pictures is moving forward on the sequel to Tron Legacy. They're planning it as a trilogy, so that's makes me very happy. But I don't know if I'm
all
gonna
three is trilogy or the sequel is a trilogy. That would be great.
that would be great if
Yeah.
Legacy was a trilogy, but I don't know if they're gonna do.
Yeah.
It. They may. I mean, I don't know. But they have a new person, a brand new writer, a guy who wrote 7 episodes for the TV series Traveler. I don't know anything about
No,
Traveler.
I'm not familiar with it.
His name is David DeGillo. Hopefully, I'm saying his name right. Probably not. But he is writing the script for the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're calling Legacy the sequel and planning a trilogy, I would think. Well, no, because that's a sequel to.
This one might be the last one making the Tron trilogy.
Yeah. No, it says
But it'd be great when it comes out and
But
they go
no, but-
back
but
and
the-
they change the first one to.
maybe. No, that would suck. Well, no, the verbiage on this is Walt Disney Pictures is moving forward with a sequel to Tron Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
So that would mean Tron Legacy is the first.
I guess, yeah. I mean, it could go either way. It just depends on how it's worded.
Well, with Tron Legacy, you wouldn't have a sequel to. If it was a trilogy,
Yeah, I guess so. You would say the third installment or
Yeah.
the third part of the Tron trilogy.
I don't know. That's how they get you,
Yeah.
bastards. But anyway, so this new
Our
this
lack of education might
I
have
know,
something to do.
motherfucker. Words, I hate them.
Stinking
Why are they doing this to us?
math and talking.
Damn letters.
Those talking words.
We just need to go back to grunting.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Either way, if this is the sequel, part 2 in the trilogy or part
it
3
looks
of the trilogy.
amazing because we've already seen the like epic trailer.
The teaser for it.
Yeah,
Oh
it
man, I
looks so
love
good.
what they're doing with it.
Yeah.
It's great. And you know they have on the children's cartoon channel
That thing looks great.
the Uprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why can't you just make that another movie?
Seriously, it looks really good. It's funny because after you watch Tron, I gotta get rid of all this creepy, scary stuff in my house. I need to go sci-fi. You know.
There's a way. What we need to do is say, like my Jason figurine here. We just need to put a Tron suit on.
Oh
him.
man, I'll tell you later. It's about work. I can't.
Okay.
But it was awesome.
Make a note.
Yeah.
Work. Wait, remember this?
That sounds familiar.
That used to be our.
Oh, that's right. We can't do that anymore, huh?
We just did it, damn it.
Because Alien Sex Fiend was threatening to sue.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, we love them. I saw them live in Richmond.
And then that's when they threatened to sue us. You're
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, you're that guy. that-"
Yeah, it was freaking amazing. It was amazing, and it was way too long. You know, where it's like, okay, enough with the fucking encores. I just want to say I saw it. Let's go.
What are you pulling up?
Nothing. I'm just making sure the file I put in the Dropbox is in there.
Yeah, it's in there. I just got a notification
Okay.
for it.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm excited about that. About Tron.
Got photos of the show too. I should show them. Good stuff.
Of the show.
Of the Alien Sex Fiend show.
Oh yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah.
I love how we're just doing this show talking about 2 different topics at the same time. We should just get a split screen and just go for it.
What? Yeah. Well, no, that's whoa. No, that's the plan.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, 3D Movie Man says action figure. What are you talking about? Did I mention action figure earlier?
Action figure, no.
Did I?
No, but I don't remember that. But
But
Target has some really great Tron toys in there. They have a life-size data disc.
oh, I know.
Oh,
I've seen
it looks
I've
so
seen
good.
I've seen it. They have. Yeah. Have you
Jay-
seen? What's that?
I was like, I could buy this now, and then I could like give it to Jason at Christmas. And she's like, fag. like. And I'm like, shut up. It's Tron stuff. It's cool. And I could maybe play with it before.
Did you? Did you?
She's like, y'all are so gay. I'm like, shut up.
Composure.
Yeah.
No.
We just appreciate Disney. That's
But did you see the action figure that has the movie face? You push the button and like.
Oh yeah, and it lights up, and it's the young.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Did
I tell you, I bought the soundtrack to it, and
The Daft Punk soundtrack.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you know, we've talked about it before. I kind of have a. I'm not a huge Daft Punk fan, and this soundtrack, they pretty much write 2 melodies, and you get like 20 different cuts of this melody worked in different ways, and then maybe like a couple extra songs. And but they have a remix album that would probably be
Yeah,
good.
the
The
remix.
song D-Rez, the
Yeah.
really awesome one.
Yeah.
It's like 1 minute and 43 seconds on that thing.
Really?
I was so bummed. Like I put it in, I cranked it up. I was like, "Yeah, let's go." Yeah. Oh, we're done. So,
But the remix is good.
but I have to say, it's an amazing album.
really
even though it's just this. I kind of like the fact that they reworked the same thing over and over, because they did it with the London Symphony Orchestra, and let's be honest, anybody would sound cool with the London Symphony Orchestra behind them. But there's like song 2 or 3 is awesome because it's, you know, it starts off all symphonic and you hear like some really low synth pulses, and then you hear Jeff Bridges' voice, and it goes like, you know, I created a world I thought I would never enter. And I tried to imagine data flow like motorcycles, ships on the grid. And then I got it. And his voice is just so deep, and it's like, I quiver every time I hear it. I'm like, oh my God, that is the best voiceover recording ever.
It's awesome.
So, it sounds so good. I highly recommend that.
Yeah. At the place that I work, the other place that I work, the one that I worked at the longest, we use Pandora for the store music, and I put the Tron Legacy soundtrack on there, and it comes on play, and I love it when it comes on.
Oh man, it's good. Jan's been listening to it more than that. I come home, like the iPod's always set to it.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
You're like, kick ass.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. I like it. Yeah. I don't have it though. I need to get it one day. But anyway, so we should move on to another topic. Since we're talking about photos, let me see if I can do another one without causing issues. The Walking Dead. Season 2 is coming.
I'm kind of
look at that. That worked out perfect.
I'm kind of scared because they got rid of the original people.
Yeah.
Which is so weird because it was it's not like the show wasn't successful. It was not only successful but critically acclaimed at the same time. Oh, we need to change this up.
Well, they're wanting too much money. We got to get rid of it.
Maybe that's what it was.
But yeah, they released a photo of some of the zombies for season 2, and
that's cool.
yeah, I think it looks really good. I don't understand the big eyes though.
Yeah, me neither.
So
maybe it's just that one.
I don't know. You don't think they would put that front and center for marketing if?
I think so, just to
get people to like, what the hell? I'm gonna watch it.
I mean, you never know the backside. She could have been, I don't know, at the eye doctor getting her pupils dilated when she caught, you know. She was probably coming out wearing those really dark sunglasses they give you.
But look at them. They're really fucking crazy. I mean,
it's kind of weird.
I don't know. But I'm excited about it.
Did I send you the link to the CDC's blog?
Oh, yeah. Like 100 people did.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure everyone did, but it crashed their site.
Did it really?
Yeah, it was so popular it crashed their site.
That's awesome.
And it was, you know, how to prepare for a zombie attack. And they just did it because it's the exact same way you would prepare for a hurricane or tornado, you know. Yeah, so it was a really good way for them to get their safety message out.
And zombies are really popular right now, so we might as well do.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
And we lost it. So,
is our camera going?
Yeah.
That's fine with me. I keep looking up at it. My face looks fatter. I was like,
That's all right.
And I just got on scale, man. I've lost like 14 pounds.
You did what?
I lost like 14
Whoa,
pounds.
whoa,
I'm like,
whoa.
yeah, I'm gonna look good on this camera. And then I'm like, oh,
You're
no,
like, whatever.
not yet.
Wait until we upgrade a bit. But,
Yeah. We're gonna put the camera up way high, so we
Where
wow,
it's
we
doing-
look really gaunt and tiny. That's great.
Where it does a satellite view of.
Yeah, our heads. Oh fuck, my hair's thinning.
But yeah. I was gonna show a video, but everything just fucking.
Gonna die.
Yeah. George Romero, since we're talking about zombies, gets cozy with a good book sometimes,
Yeah.
and he likes to read children bedtime stories.
Nice.
And the good thing about that is that that's the premise of the new upcoming George Romero presents Deadtime Stories. Volume 1 is coming out, actually. It's supposed to hit the streets July 12th. And it's in the same vein. A lot of people are comparing it to the original Creepshow.
Oh, nice.
But hosted by Romero, reading bedtime stories.
His
Or
giant-ass
dead-time
glasses.
stories. Yeah. I'm curious.
And it's
'cause-
cool because if he can't make it to a shoot, they can just find Stan Lee and substitute him for a couple
Stanley,
shots.
put on this life preserver jacket thing and these thick ass glasses. You'll be good.
Well, he wears big ass glasses, I think.
I don't know. I think Romero has him beat. though.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, they both wear pretty awesome glasses.
Yeah.
They're gonna wear glasses like that when they get old.
When you get old,
Older.
I don't know. 3D Movement says going back to the Talking Dead, The Walking Dead. We gotta quit stealing our titles from a TV series.
Yep.
He said that maybe the eyes change as the disease progresses.
It's possible.
It is possible. It's possible. But I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Bringing logic into this.
Oh, yeah. What do you do? Logic.
This is
Never
not
helps
how we
anybody.
roll.
Never helps anybody. There is a new film coming out set in pay-per-view style. I guess traditional pay-per-view main event.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Monster Brawl.
That sounds good already.
Yeah. It's a grotesque, hilarious fight to the death featuring the cast of 8 classic combatants in all, along with their colorful managers. These monsters complete a visceral, bloody combat in the ring to determine who's the most powerful monster.
So it's like monster wrestling.
It really is.
It's awesome. I was telling Jan not that long ago that Sci-Fi Channel now on Friday nights plays wrestling,
Yeah.
which to me is the dumbest thing ever. Not wrestling itself, but the fact that Sci-Fi Channel plays it.
Yeah.
But I was thinking it would be really cool if there was a league of wrestling that was done kind of like American Gladiators. Like everyone had cool names like Laser and, Hijack or something like that. And it was like, a post-apocalyptic foam future where they just fought.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I'd watch that. Kind of like a Thunderdome,
Didn't they do that with American Gladiators or whatever back in...
Kind of, but it wasn't really, it was just mats and stuff. But everyone did have great names like Laser.
Yeah. What about the glow wrestlers?
What?
The gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
I don't know anything about
That was, I guess that was a Texas thing.
that. Maybe.
I don't know.
Because wrestling's big down there, that's right.
Was that, yeah, wrestling fucking... That whole place is fucked up.
Awesomeness.
We just lost our fans in Texas.
Yeah, like we have it.
Sorry, Mom.
Well, I'm just turning this off.
This is my son. We're going to...
We're going to a Civil War reenactment. You know the one.
You remember it, don't you?
Oh, that was so awkward.
That's awesome. But yeah,
Awesome.
it's awesome. So anyway,
LOL.
LOL, man.
No, I meant LULL.
Oh.
A lol in the conversation.
No, I'm saying LOL. No. Anyway, do you remember the Norwegian film Trollhunter? The photos were massive. You know, it had the massive.
I've never heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it just recently came out.
Right. Brand spanking new.
Brand spanking new. Well, now it's getting a U.S. remake.
Thank God.
I know, because we can't watch foreign films over here.
Nah, I don't want to read.
Fucked up, man.
It's bad enough when the producer's name comes up in the beginning and
You're like, what is that?
get this dang font off my movie.
What is that?
Is that is that Andel Mondo or Helvetica? You get it off the screen. That would be an awesome conversation.
What have we turned this show into? Where's the dueling banjos now?
Two rednecks having an argument over font use in cinema. I just don't think it works with the picture.
It just gets in the way. It keeps moving.
I just meant I don't think that font shows the right kind of emotions that this picture will carry. You can't use Helvetica in a movie like this.
You just need Times New Roman.
It's more modern, and this movie is clearly a throwback to... I'm not going anywhere with this. No one's listening.
But I don't believe your redneckness, because who the hell knows what Helvetica is?
You got to pick up a GD book, man.
No, man. It's all written in New Times Roman or something.
New Times. Dude, I'm telling you, Helvetica... That's
what the hell are you saying? That's not even English.
It's a made-up word, but it's real.
Anyway, I don't know what's going on.
It's as real as I am right here, buddy.
Shit. But anyway, Trollhunter is getting a U.S. remake. And
so fucking sad.
This is what we've become. But anyway, the movie is about found footage. It's one of those found footage documentaries about being made by a group of students who are tracking a mysterious hunter who they learn
in the
is
Maryland
ridding
woods.
the countryside of giant rogue trolls.
That sounds kind of cool.
It's a Norwegian film.
Of course
it needs to stay a Norwegian
That's
film
kind of
because
like the only place
how
where
is-
trolls live.
how can we have
Well,
an
that
American
Iceland.
film about this?
Yeah, it's a Scandinavian thing.
We already have an American troll film.
We have two of them, actually.
Yeah, and they didn't work.
I don't know. The first one's all right. I've never seen Troll 2.
Well, you got to watch Critters. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, right. But they're from space, so they're different.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, no, I just hope the people who are receiving payments for the U.S. remake are getting paid very well. Because we talk about this all the time, but it really upsets me that we will not go out on a limb for mass media to show a foreign film that's, you know, in the horror genre, unless it's like, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what popular foreign film that has been
In the
mainstream in the last, you know, couple years.
well, nothing foreign is ever mainstream here, but even kind of close to it, I don't even know if I've ever been to a theater to see a foreign film. Maybe
saw
up
Black
the
Swan.
road at that was too damn Euro for me.
I don't know. It's all fucked up because
Yeah.
I would like to see.
I mean, the place up the road, the Nero, will play them, but other than that,
Yeah, but I would like to see a foreign film, that a mainstream foreign film that, you know, did well in its home country here in a real theater.
right?
No,
No, you got to wait like 5 years and see it on. Well, shit, even Bravo doesn't play movies anymore.
Yeah.
It's all like who's the best chef and you know who's going to be the new designer shows. Yeah, I don't know where you go now to watch a movie like that.
You
I guess you go to Norway.
Yeah. when you go on your trip and I go on mine. Oh, we're not doing anything. We're gonna go watch movies.
Yeah.
Because that would be awesome. I want to try this one more time because I have to talk about this. So take a deep breath. We're gonna go in again. Let's do it. We're all right. Oh, it looks like it's working. Let me do a screen grab on this. Anyway, so what I'm pulling up here is a new trailer for the video game Dead Island. We've talked about it many times in the past on this show. How the original trailer, the teaser trailer for it, grabbed so much attention.
Right.
Well, they finally got gameplay footage out now, and what the game, the premise of the game and stuff is. So I'm gonna take a moment to play this because it's fucking awesome.
Cool.
We'll give commentary to this because that's boring as shit. But no, it looks awesome. It's really graphic and gory, and dude just gets smashed in the head
Everything
with-
you want with a game.
I know. So hopefully it'll play as good as it looks. So I'm excited about it.
That's cool.
We'll jump. Oh look, we went back. It's yay.
Yay.
There's the sound. Yeah.
Right in the fucking head.
Awesome. Whoop.
So yeah, I think that game looks awesome, and it's gonna be fun. Anyway, woo! But yeah, the game, the footage was shown at E3 because that just wrapped up. The game features first person melee combat, 4-player co-op, weapon customization, and it's set in an open world on a tropical island, which means you can do whatever the fuck you want anytime
Nice.
you want. And it has role-playing game elements for character development, and of course hordes of zombies.
Nice.
So I'm
Nice.
excited. About
Zombies on a tropical island. That I haven't seen that since like watching all the. That was big in the '70s. Remember, like all.
it. Oh yeah.
It was just. It was always. It was like always in South America or on an island somewhere.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of movie title. I can't even think.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. It's been so long.
But But I think that game, it's definitely one of the games that I'm gonna have to invest in to get because it looks awesome. You know, Father's Day is coming up around the corner,
It is.
and
I have one of those too.
you have a Father's Day,
Yeah,
or just have
a
a
father.
Yeah,
So I'll probably get him that game.
you're gonna get him Dead Island for it.
No, I'm gonna
He's
get
like,
him.
thanks, son. That'd be awesome.
I'm gonna get him the game that that Miley has.
Wild,
I can never remember. I gotta get him Wildcraft.
Wildcraft, which is not to be confused with World of Warcraft.
That's right. So he can make grandma's huckleberry pie and share.
Oh. Yeah, you better watch out. She'll come home and make you play it.
I know.
But anyway, so speaking of Father's Day,
Uh-huh.
if you're not going to get him the Wildcraft game, then maybe you should buy him Trick or Treat,
Yeah.
the movie with Sam. Because Sam has a new ad
For Father's Day.
Father's Day, so
Nice.
we're going to take a moment and play that now. Yes, we will. And this time, we will have sound. I promise. Anyway, that video does not want to play.
Awesome.
I want to give it a quick refresh and see what we can do with
No
it.
wonder Bob said, you should work on getting some fans.
Whoa.
Oh.
No,
I can't believe you said that, Bob.
Really? What the fuck? No, technology does not deal with me well. Okay. So, apparently we're going to get an ad coming up. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll play it. Oh, but look. Is it going to work?
Bum, 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 bum.
It's working, but we're getting the ad, so I'm going to mute the ad. Oh my god, this is going to be a lot of post-editing.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to. No, I get it. I don't know. That's just the nature of it. Okay, it's starting in 10 seconds. So, Paul, have you ever seen a grown man naked?
No, but I have been in a Turkish prison, and oddly enough, everyone was clothed.
Here's the
Socks again. One guess who this is from, and there's a card too. To the best dad. The best dad in the world. Yeah!
That was awesome.
Awesome. And the
Yeah.
Trick or Treat 24-hour marathon.
I know. So exciting.
That sounds...
Delicious.
Yeah.
Look, episode 5 is ready.
Yay.
3 Movement says, what about Bob? Nothing. Don't you worry your pretty little head about a thing there. 3 Movement. I don't know what's going on.
Yep. All right. Show's over.
No, it's not. I want to see if I could, since the videos are working and we got everything going,
Uh-huh.
I want to see if I can do the George Romero
Okay.
Deadtime story thing. Because there's a nice trailer for it. And I would like to play it.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to decide if my clock should display as analog or digital time.
Digital, dude.
Yeah,
Digital.
It's so hard to read analog. That's no good. I can't tell what that is. I'm going back to digital. Thank you.
Awesome.
Jackasses.
Jackass. All right. Let's cue it up. We're losing this show.
Yeah. Big surprise there.
We'll show this and then we'll just do what we have to do. Kill the children. Kill the children. All right. Check it out.
Now I lay me down to rest, but there's a goblin upon my chest. He's grey and ugly and very gory, and he wants to tell me a Deadtime story.
Doctor? Somebody, answer me.
You think that whatever's out there, we're gonna make it in 2 days?
All I can tell you is that if a man lets one of them out, his life will never be the same again.
And what's the price?
Anything she wants.
Mother says that you believe strange things.
Nobody will ever believe till it's too late.
Maybe there are things out in this world that I am not willing to see.
Don't be afraid. Be very afraid.
George Romero presents Deadtime Stories, Volume 1.
Awesome.
I know, it really is awesome. I'm
He
glad
would be like the coolest grandfather.
Yeah, he would. It would be totally fucking. 3 Movie Man says, Romero, we're not worthy.
Either him or Harry Tubman or whatever. It's,
What?
what's the guy's name? Harry.
And in the Hendersons?
No. From North Carolina.
Oh,
Can't remember his last name.
Anderson.
Harry Anderson, yeah. No, what's that name?
No, Harry Anderson is the guy from Night Court.
Yeah. Who loves Mel Torme?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. What was, it was.
It was Harry something.
It was Harry Johnson or something.
Maybe that's what. We'd have to go back through the archives and.
What was his name?
That's what we should start doing when we run out of topics. We're going to revisit
Who
a show
said-
from the archives.
We can't even revisit a show that's current.
Yeah, that's true. It would be great. We should do like one of those. Do you remember, like every sitcom in the '80s, every couple seasons had the one show where the whole family's like, "Do you remember when?" You know, and it would show like Michael J. Fox when he tried speed so he could study, or diet pills to keep him awake so he could study, and then like when Rudy did something funny and
Rudy was
Theodore-
not on my.
I know I'm going through different shows, and Theo first tried to shave and all that. They would always do that.
Yeah,
That's what we should do.
but you don't like to shave.
It's true I don't, but I shaved today for this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it had been like 7 days, so I had to.
I'm curious to see if there's new footage for Rabbit Whore 3D.
Oh, that's right, the Japanese.
Yeah. Let's see
movie.
if there- I love that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Let's see if there's any news. No, it's the same stuff. They need to give me a trailer because
So we can
Earns Oint or
play it now and then not have it be on YouTube.
Well, I don't think they would care.
Yeah.
What's 3D Movie Man saying? Why are you saying that? You don't love us anymore? Yeah, why do you say that? Why are you saying that, 3D Movie Man?
Who is Earl Owensby?
What's going on? I'm so confused.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you know. Woo, dead.
Yay for preparedness.
I was prepared. We
You
just
were
went through it too
prepared. I'm
fast.
never prepared.
Um,
Low and
but you know, the thing is that I could do this show nonstop and just talk about nonsense, and we wouldn't have dead time.
So
but as soon as I have technical issues,
right,
it fucking kills me.
Yeah.
It kills me every time, and I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but
such a shame.
Yeah, but that's why we're gonna do this.
Hey, last May was the I think St. Louis had the I think it was May. I wish we could have gone. I don't think we ever go anywhere. But was the Vincentennial. Vincent Price would have been 100 years old.
No
and he's
shit.
from St. Louis. And they had like 7 or 9 days of Vincent Price horror movie screenings
Oh, that's awesome.
throughout the entire city. And who else was supposed to be there? Roger Corman went for like a Lifetime Achievement Award and to speak.
Really?
Yeah, it was really awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's a new a new teaser for Cowboy versus Aliens,
Uh-huh.
which looks really awesome, and people need to pay attention to Zombie Popcorn in the near future because we're gonna have something sweet from Cowboys versus Aliens. I'm just saying.
That's right.
I'm just saying. But everything just died, stuff like that. That's all I got.
Yeah, I'm out of steam.
Yeah. I don't know why. So I think we're gonna wrap this up tonight. A little early than normal.
If only Bob were here to help propel us.
Yeah.
With
Well,
his wisdom of superheroes.
Yeah. He loves superheroes.
I know. I was talking to Jane about it. It's weird. I've never been a big superhero fan. But I've always had friends that were huge superhero fans.
Yeah. I have too. And, you know, I never really got into, you know, I watched the movie Superman, you know, with Christopher Reeves and watched Batman movies, watched the cartoons
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
But I never collected the
comics.
Yeah. I
Oh,
don't know
man.
why I say.
I went in.
Go ahead.
I told you I went into this like used bookstore, CD store, and found that Front 242 album.
Yeah.
That I had always been looking for, and I bought Pornography, not the actual stuff, but the album by The Cure.
Yeah.
And they also had in there like 3 of the original Hellraiser comics.
Nice. I used to collect the shit. out of
Yeah,
that.
I know. That's what made me think. I was like, oh, son of a bitch. But I had never seen them. They looked great.
Yeah, they're really good. I enjoy them. I want to play the new footage, the sneak peek of Cowboy and Aliens, because as I was saying earlier, we're going to do something with them in the near future, or have something related to. Anyway, just keep an eye out because there's going to be something coming from them. So I want to play the trailer for it real quick.
I woke up in the desert, like I've been dropped out of the sky.
You don't remember anything.
Jake Lonergan, I'm gonna need you to come with us. Move away. You're in trouble now.
I know you're looking for something. So am I.
What the
their weapon?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
We need every gun we can get. And they're gonna wipe us out.
Who is she?
She's the only one who knows who I am.
You know who you are. You just have to remember.
Grab your guns. We're riding out. Come on! Get our people out!
We have one advantage. They underestimate you.
Should we step in? Looks like he's doing fine.
Coming out soon, Cowboys and Aliens.
Yeah.
I think it looks awesome. I think that's gonna be a great show.
I think there should be more genre movies with Western mixed in.
Yeah.
Like
Well, they
mix-
tried to do it with Priest, but kind of
Yeah,
they kind
it was
of
a-
didn't
it was
take it
okay,
home though.
but-
Yeah.
yeah.
I think this is gonna look really good. This is gonna be great. I mean, I'm excited about it.
How could you go wrong with cowboys and aliens in the same movie?
You know what? This year's been really good for movies. That we think about it.
Yeah.
Because we're always complaining about crap movies, but this year's put out some really good movies.
Mm-hmm. Even if they're kind of crappy.
Yeah, but I mean they're entertaining.
Yeah. It's funny that we've talked about that before. There seems to be more of a return to just like, fuck it, let's just have fun.
Yeah.
Movies
And
that
I like
aren't
the-
that aren't like Fast and Furious.
I
5,
still
7.
can't believe how well that movie did.
Yeah. What, the new one?
Yeah.
Did it do well? I don't.
Yeah, it's like fucking crazy.
Huh. That's weird that people still want to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever. I mean, I guess that's what
Yeah,
people do.
we watch the same old crap over and over, so
We talk about the same old crap.
we definitely do.
So-
We should probably give people a break.
No, this is our
Our
love,
future
man.
livelihood.
This is it. No, I don't know.
This is what I wake up in the morning for.
Best part of waking up is zombie popcorn in your butt. Oh wait,
That's probably trademark.
is that trademark?
That melody. Probably.
It probably is. We're getting sued, bastards. But anyway, it is time for us to wrap this show up. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we flunked this one.
Well, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Andrew Murchie, for talking to us. We look forward to seeing your project. If you want to support Andrew Murchie and his project, he actually has a thing going on right now on Indiegogo. You can go check it out at indiegogo.com/sweets. He has a 3D video on there talking about his project, and he's trying to raise money so he can do the very first live action 3D short in Scotland. Everybody should support him. If you
And he's got to make it better than any that are done in England.
yeah,
Just to prove a point.
just to prove them wrong and say that no. But if you donate more than $40, you're getting his ED 3D virtual rig, which is awesome. It's software that you can
Erectile
use
dysfunction,
for his website, eDimensions.
Ah.
e-dimensions.com is his website. But you'll get his
Software?
3D virtual rig. Yeah, it's software, and it's worth a lot of money because it's a virtual rig, so you can do 3D animation.
Really?
Yeah, like 3D anaglyph type 3D animation. It's pretty awesome. Everybody should go check it out. It's on enhance-dimensions.com.
Well, that's worth it if you just want to get into doing 3D
Yeah.
stuff and using.
I
mean, $45 is pretty cheap.
It's
for
just
software.
$40 for it.
40, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty cheap for software.
And you're helping him create his dream of doing a full live action 3D film. Or short, actually.
Yeah, so if you do that, then when you finally, kick the bucket, you can say, I did something with my life.
Yeah, you can be proud of something. You can say I supported independent 3D, because that is what is important. It's not just independent 3D. This is independent horror 3D.
Independent Scottish horror 3D.
The first of its kind. Live action.
Independent Anglo-Saxon. I don't know.
Just drag that out.
Protestant. I don't know.
No, but he does. He really does do a lot of good, a lot of good 3D stuff. His YouTube page has a lot of 3D stuff that he does on there. He does a lot of animation. He's done music videos because he was in something we didn't talk about on the air when we did the interview, but he lived in Africa for a while, and he was in a South African punk rock band, and so he has 3D videos of that and stuff. He's like done it. It's pretty awesome. You should definitely go check it out. Again,
he's one of those guys that are good at lots of stuff. We hate that. No,
he's a true Renaissance man.
That's right.
And so yeah, go check it out. His website again is.
He's probably doing 3D frescoes right now.
He probably is. Yeah.
Lying on a board up on his ceiling.
It totally is. So yeah, go check it out. Enhanced-dimensions.com, and for his project, which you can also find the link to on that site, but it's also indiegogo.com/sweets SWEETS. Did I do too many E's on that?
I don't know. Maybe we should do it one more time.
So it's indiegogo.com/sweets SWEETS.
There we go. That makes more sense.
That's it. So go check it out. Thank you, Andrew Murchie.
I didn't know if it was a Euro thing. I was like, maybe it's kind of like the R then the E instead of the ER. Sentry? Is that in this? Oh, center. That's what that word is.
Kylar?
Theatre? Oh, theater.
What is this crazy language? Here we go again. Before we go down that,
get it right.
Before we get down that,
it's not even in the right font, man. I mean, I totally didn't think that Scotland would use this font. This looks like it came from the Book of Kells or something. This is
Book of Kale. What that
Kells,
is
man.
a leafy vegetable.
No, man, not kale. Kells, buddy. That's like
Kellogg's.
That's like the big Irish Bible with all them cool picture letters and stuff.
Oh, so you're talking about
it's in Trinity College and
calligraphy,
Dublin.
man. That's what you're saying.
I reckon I'm gonna go look at it.
All right. Word. All right. So y'all have a good night before we go nuts. I don't know what's wrong with us, but too much drinking of.
It's all that sugar-free Red Bull.
Sugar-free Red Bull. What's the point in that?
Has less calories.
You better give us a sponsor for that. Anyway, y'all have a good night.
Tastes like shit.
This is the longest.
Good night. Good night, John boy.
By the time we get to the end, it's.
Yay, failing lungs.
Yay! You don't even smoke.
I know. It's that pneumonia, man. It has destroyed me.
You're sniffing ammonia again.
And all that huffing I still do.
Word.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you'll have to tap that Freon tank.
Have the death metal voice.
Yeah.
There's when I was in high school, there was kids that
clearly we've both been there.
No, I've been around people who've done it, but I've never.
I had a friend that used to do it with gasoline.
Dude, I had
dude, that is the nastiest.
There was a dude did it with Freon, and he like huffed it, and he fell straight back after it and started foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, man, that shit is crazy.
That is shit. Fuck you up.
Yeah, it was awful stuff. Remember, kids, no huffing.
No huffing, no puffing, just 3D and cussing. I don't know.
Right. No going past first base. Maybe so.
Steve Movie Man is finally saying, "See you guys."
He's like, wow, and he's always sticking around.
Damn. This is the longest intro ever.
All right, good night.
Yeah, you have a good night.